Hey guys, Lester, and welcome back to another Orespawn discussion video here on the channel. It's been about 6 months since I made the last one, so I figure I might as well make another one because I still to this day get comments asking the questions that I answered 6 months ago. So we're making another discussion video. Of course, if you guys do enjoy these, if you like me just flying around the world talking about the fact that Orespawn will never update again, consider smashing the like button, show support, subscribing if you're new. And let's get right into this. So yes, to not waste your guys' time any further, if you don't want to watch however long this video is going to be, no, Orespawn will never be updating ever again. Alright, and close the video. Done. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk about the reasons why, what led up to it, and what's happening. I'm going to be treating this as in this is your guys' first time watching my channel, your first time getting this information. So let's first start off and say that right now I am in version 1.16.5 of Minecraft, and what is in this version is a mod called Chaos Awakens. What Chaos Awakens is essentially, in layman's terms, OrSpawn 2.0, or a rejuvenated, revamped, or remade OrSpawn mod. How did this come to be? Well, if we rewind back to whenever OrSpawn announced, I think it was a year and a half ago or 2 years ago at this point, that it would be re-updating to 1.12.2. If you guys look on my channel, you will still see OrSpawn, you will still see my reviews of that mod. It updated, but it was, putting it lightly, it was bad. It was really bad. Nothing that updated really worked. It was very buggy, and let's just say the mod creator kind of didn't care. He kind of updated it, and it was blah. It didn't do anything, but it went to 1.12, and to this day I still get people commenting on the video being like, thank you so much, I'm so happy this finally updated, and I'm just like, bruh, it's bad. Like, only a tenth of the mod updated, and it's very unstable, and nothing works. So, after that's all said and done, obviously he got a lot of flack for that, and he basically was like, well, I'm not updating it ever again. That is like the most simplistic way I can possibly say it. There's a lot of drama around OrSpawn. I'm gonna try my best not to cover any of that. I'm just gonna state the facts as a mod itself. It's never updating again. That was it. That was the last time you'll ever see it. If you guys still want to actually play OrSpawn for the name itself and what it was, just stay with your 1.7.10 version. That's the best I can say. You're never getting another version. However, if you're open to change, if you're open to new ideas and new possibilities, Chaos Awakens. What Chaos Awakens is essentially what happened, again, excluding all the drama that occurred and that is still occurring with the original creator, because he still is, I don't know why, I don't know what happened with him, but he basically got obsessed over the fame of what OrSpawn was not doing for 8 years, and he decided to try to milk as much profit from that as possible. But again, I don't want to touch about that. If you guys want me to make a separate video talking about all that, I can, but I don't like to talk about drama on the channel. I don't like to really bring up stuff like that. But anyway, so Chaos Awakens. So for those who don't know, OrSpawn wasn't, it was quote unquote licensed by one person, like it was created by one person, but all the models of the mobs and all the coding and stuff, he did have a team that was making that stuff, although he rarely gave them credit for it. So they sort of broke off from him because they didn't like what he was doing, and they decided to make their own mod, hence Chaos Awakens. So for the people that are like, Chaos Awakens is a ripoff, blah blah blah, that's actually not accurate, because it's literally made by the people that partially made the original OrSpawn. But anyway, Chaos Awakens is taking everything that was in original OrSpawn that everyone liked, and not only updating it to 1.16.5 and in the future most likely 1.18, but it is retexturizing it. For example, right here, this is the corn oh, that's corn seeds, but yeah, this is the corn that how it looks now. Obviously, it doesn't look like what it used to. All the textures look more modern. It doesn't look like it used to. It's more modern because, as you guys know, with 1.16 onward, a lot of the graphics in Minecraft updated. Things look a little bit different. Like, here is the tomato plants now, what they look like and whatnot. And obviously, this mod is not completed. Chaos Awakens is not completed. It still has a long way to go. They just recently, I think on April 1st, 10 days ago, released an April Fool's update, just sort of to show that they're still updating it. It did add a few new features, but most of it is like, it's supposed to be a quote-unquote joke update because it's April Fool's. You can still play that version. That's the version I'm actually running right now. And you can play all their previous versions, linked down below. I didn't mention that yet, but yes, you can still download Chaos Awakens. It is linked down below in the description. It's not on CurseForge, and the reason why you cannot get both OrSpawn or Chaos Awakens on CurseForge is because of all the stuff that happened. The official site literally banned them. Like, because they were like, we don't want to deal with all of this, and we don't want to deal with fact-checking what mod is legit, what isn't, what's illegally trying to make money. So we're just going to ban the title of OrSpawn itself, and you can't get it anywhere on there. But there is an official website for Chaos Awakens. It has an official Discord. It has official updates. You know, it's not like there's anything weird with it. Think of it just like how Pixelmon has its own website, which is reforged.gg. This also has its official website, which is, again, linked down below. Just because it doesn't say CurseForge, I know I'm the one that always preaches CurseForge Pro stuff, like only use CurseForge things, but trust me, this is a legit site. It's fine. You don't have to worry about that. I would never make you go to some weird site to download a mod, because I myself am always iffy about stuff like that, so you're good. You're good to download it from that site. For the people that are like, well, I just want to play Orespawn 1.12. I don't care if it's broken. I don't care if there's nothing ever going to update with it again. I would just want to say it's in 1.12 because for some reason I'm still playing 1.12. That's okay too. That link will also be down below. Again, same people made the same download link because the original creator of Orespawn tried wiping it from the internet saying, well, if you guys aren't going to like my mod, no one can play it, meh. Well, ironically, because he had other people make the download link, he can't really shut that down. So it still exists. You can still download all the old versions of Orespawn if you would like to. Again, that'll be linked in the description. I'll have it specified which is which so you don't get messed up. But again, personally speaking, I wouldn't really... There's no point in playing 1.12 anymore. There are very, very few mods that are still only in 1.12. I guarantee you, you could look up any of the mods that you think are only in 1.12, and you would see that they are in 1.16, if not by the same name, by a new name. And that's what trips people up a lot, is because they search Orespawn, and all they're getting is either 1.12 or not even. And they're like, well, that's it, right? No. A lot of mods have updated and changed their names. Even if they're not by the same creators, they still exist. A good example was the Mutant Creatures mod. It's now called Mutant Beasts because it's a different people made the mod. Like, updated the mod, you know what I mean? So, don't always expect it to be under the same name. Again, Orespawn is all but gone. It's not going to be called that ever again. It's called Chaos Awakens now. A lot of the mobs in this new version of Orespawn have different names. For example, the Wasp, which is the old bee. This is what that looks like. As you can see, it looks nothing like the old bee. It's a lot more high textured. It looks a lot more amazing. It makes buzzing sounds. And they're not loud and obnoxious. So yes, as you can see, they are still updating. There's at least, I would say, around 20 or 30 mobs that they have worked on and had the models displayed on their Discord that have not been added into the mod yet that I am personally looking forward to, like the Nightmare and the Mantis being two iconic Orespawn mobs that are going to be coming to Chaos Awakens soon. Again, I don't know when the next update is. All I know is the past year-ish, they've been working on this massive update that has yet to release. This April Fool's update was kind of just them saying, hey, we're still alive, don't worry. But I'm looking forward to this massive update they have planned really, really soon. And I'm going to be reviewing it on my channel. Do not worry. That is happening. For anyone who's like, are you going to be covering stuff? And for, if you guys want to see any of these mobs, then okay, I'm going to stay away from the Ent dungeon because that has been crashing me recently. So I'm just going to go this way. I don't know if the Ent dungeon still crashes you, but I'm just avoiding it just in case. But yeah, if you guys want to see any of these mobs in action, I've done mob battles on my channel for them. Just literally search up the Hercules Beetle, one of the biggest used mobs in the new mod. This is what he looks like. As you can see, he's very reminiscent of the old Hercules Beetle, but he's a lot more updated. His wings, he has cool animations. All the models in this new version of Orespawn, or I'm going to just call it Chaos Awakens, all their models are very top-notch. They look very professionally done. They're not just a thing spazzing out, running in circles. And as you can see, the Ancient Dryador is still a thing. I just found a fossilized wasp. It's not called Ancient Dryador, it's called fossilized. Again, the reason for the name changes is for licensing reasons and or just because they don't want to be associated as the OrSpawn mod anymore. I know, like, a good portion, I would say about 80% of their mod is OrSpawn quote-unquote stuff, but they are trying to make a name for themselves as a separate mod, and even though it's very reminiscent of OrSpawn, it's not OrSpawn anymore. But again, do not let that discourage you. Do not let that make you think that that means, oh no, I can't play this mod because it's not OrSpawn. And if you're about to ask me, well, what about the Royal Guardian armor? What about Big Bertha? What about, do we have Mobzilla stuff yet? No, we don't. It's in the mod, or if it isn't, it will most likely be coming. They did say whenever they first were making this mod that they plan on adding around like 90-95% of the original OrSpawn stuff to the mod. They just have to redo it because they don't want it to look like the old OrSpawn stuff. Sorry, I didn't mean to be sprinting in the air like that. They want it to look good. Okay, I'm going to risk going to this end dungeon because we're pretty much the end of this discussion. I've got nothing else really to say. If you guys want to, you know, check out more stuff on Chaos Awakens, I will have linked to the card top right hand corner, the newest versions. Or you can just look up my channel or just YouTube search Chaos Awakens mod review. Most of my videos come up because I'm one of the few people that's actually covering the updates on this mod, because I'm one of the few people that actually knows about it. Because for some reason, no one still knows that this exists. The amount of comments I get on the weekly of people just being like, oh my gosh, OrSpawn's still updating? Question mark, question mark? And I'm just like, I have to tell them every single time, guys, Chaos Awakens better than OrSpawn. And if you're one of those people that's going to leave a comment and be like, well, actually, this mod works too, listen, we're not talking about that whatever mod you're about to list. We're talking about Chaos Awakens and OrSpawn. I don't want to see, because this happens occasionally too, where someone's like, well, actually, this mod works too. We're not talking about that. This is a video about OrSpawn and Chaos Awakens. If it's not titled OrSpawn or Chaos Awakens, I don't want to see it in the comments if it's an advertisement. If you just want to chat about it, that's fine, but don't be like, well, this mod's better. We're not talking about that. Anyway, this is one of the few dungeons that's in the mod right now. It's called the Ent Dungeon. Warning, what you're about to see is very tiny Ent, but let's go in. There he is. The Ents are naturally a lot bigger than this, but with the April Fool's update, they made them super tiny, but they're really cute and adorable. But yeah, this is one of the dungeons. It's really, really cool. You can get some cool loot from it, like a random teleport block. But that being said, that is really all there is to say for this discussion video. If you guys want to... Oh my, that was a trap. Okay, I haven't been in here in a while. What kind of loot is in here? A tiger's eye. Oh, that's cool. We got some nice Podsoil blocks. We got, I didn't mean to do that. We got more, so was that, the tiger's eye, sorry. I don't know why I couldn't think of the name. But yeah, that's really cool. But yeah, guys, Chaos Awakens, new OrSpawn, never updating again. That's it. There's no other way. If you guys want to see, oh, there's the bee dungeon. If you guys want to, if you guys want me to make more discussion videos on different topics surrounding this, like maybe more in depth on the, I guess you could call it the drama of the mod or whatever, what's happened, I can. Just let me know in the comment section down below, or by just simply liking this video. Consider subscribing if you're new. And once more, the download for both OrSpawn and Chaos Awakens will be linked in the description down below. You can check them out. For example, you don't need to check out OrSpawn. If you're watching this video, you know what OrSpawn is. But Chaos Awakens, I recommend if you're a diehard fan of OrSpawn, I used to be too, trust me guys, Chaos Awakens is so much better. You might want to consider just checking it out. Either way, hope to see you all in the next video. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe. Goodbye.